Driving can be super stressful, right? Whether it's the traffic, that person cutting you off, or someone going way too slow in the fast lane. But let's think about this. According to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, over 42,000 people died in car crashes in the US in 2022. Many of these accidents were due to human error. Things like distracted driving, speeding, and aggressive behavior. A lot of these could have been avoided with a little more patience and mindfulness. So, how can Stoic principles help us become safer, calmer drivers? Let's break it down.
Okay, gentlemen, let's get our rules of the road straight.
Accept what you can't control. Let's face it, there's a lot about driving that's out of our hands. You can't control traffic jams, sudden weather changes, or the driver who just cut you off. But what you can control is your reaction to these things. Think of it this way. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control, our actions, our mindset, our choices. So, when you're stuck in traffic or someone cuts you off, take a deep breath. Instead of reacting with anger or frustration, remind yourself that these are things you can't change. Focus on staying calm and driving safely. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Marcus Aurelius. Practice self-control. Slow down and keep your distance. We've all been there. You're in a rush, running late, and the temptation to speed is strong. But did you know that speeding contributes to nearly 30% of all traffic fatalities? That's a lot of lives that could be saved if we all just slowed down a bit.
James, is it really necessary to drive quite so fast?
Here's a Stoic tip. Practice isophrosine, which is just a fancy word for self-control and moderation. Keep a safe distance from the car in front of you, about 3 seconds worth of space. This gives you enough time to react if they suddenly brake. And when merging, try the zipper method, taking turns with other cars. It's smoother and safer for everyone. No man is free who is not master of himself. Epictetus. Driving is a great place to practice self-control. If you find yourself getting frustrated or wanting to speed, remind yourself that arriving safely is more important than arriving quickly. Stay calm in stressful situations. Getting stressed out behind the wheel is pretty common, especially during rush hour or when you're running late. But stress can lead to poor decisions and aggressive driving. According to a recent survey, over 80% of drivers admitted to feeling road rage at least once a year.
I don't even think you really know what a bad day is.
When you feel that frustration bubbling up, remember that you have the power to choose your response. Instead of honking your horn or yelling, take a deep breath and remind yourself that you're in control. The greater the difficulty, the more glory in surmounting it. Skillful pilots gain their reputation from storms and tempests. Epictetus. Use each driving challenge as a chance to practice patience. You'll find that the calmer you are, the safer you'll drive. Enjoy the ride. Practice gratitude and mindfulness. Driving doesn't have to be a stressful ordeal. It's actually a great opportunity to practice gratitude and mindfulness. Instead of getting caught up in the negatives, like traffic or slow drivers, try to notice the positives. Maybe it's a beautiful sunset, a favorite song on the radio, or just the fact that you have the freedom to drive. He is a wise man who does not grieve for the things which he has not, but rejoices for those which he has. Epictetus. By focusing on the journey instead of the destination, you're more likely to stay calm, relaxed, and aware of your surroundings, which makes you a safer driver. Take a few deep breaths, relax your grip on the wheel, and notice 3 things you're grateful for. It might sound simple, but it can make a big difference in your mood and your driving. So, are you a Stoic driver? By embracing patience, practicing self-control, and finding joy in the journey, you can make every drive safer and more enjoyable. Remember, Stoic principles aren't just for the ancient philosophers. They're for everyone, especially those of us on the road. Drive safe, stay calm, and keep practicing patience. It could save your life, and someone else's too. Thank you for watching. We appreciate you joining our journey through the profound philosophy of Stoicism in daily life and pop culture. We'll see you on the next one.